Hello everyone. Today I'm back with another Devo, and it might surprise some of y'all, but I'm not going over a parable today. Instead, I'm going to go over something that I was studying earlier this year when I was in school. And it comes with a really strange question. So, what if I walked up to you and said, I want you to eat this book? You'd probably give me some very funny looks, or you may be that one person who actually takes the book out of my hand and eats it. But regardless, it's a bit of an odd question. However, this isn't the first time we see this being asked. If you go to the book of Revelation, in chapter 10, God is showing John all these amazing things. And in one vision, John witnesses this massive angel that's voice is so mighty, it sounds like seven thunders. And John is so amazed that he's about to write all this down, but he stopped. And instead of writing it down, he's handed a scroll, and he says, he's told, John, I want you to take this scroll, and I want you to eat it. And it still sounds weird, even when telling you that. So what does it mean? Well, if you look back at the story, you have to see what God is wanting John to do. God's not wanting John to just take words and just copy it down and read them. What God's wanting John to do is to take what has been said or what's been written and truly digest it, to truly take it in and know it by heart. And we aren't eating books right now. Still got my Bible. It's not been eaten yet. So if we're not going to be literally eating Bibles, then how are we going to digest and take in the Word of God? And there's a couple stories from a book that I've been reading called Eat This Book. And the writer Eugene Peterson talked about this time when he was really into running. And he would read all these magazines and studies about running and all that stuff. At one time, he injured his hamstring, or pulled it, or whatever. I'm not an expert in ham, but that's what it looks like. And he just couldn't run for a significant amount of time. And because he wasn't running, he began not to study all those books and magazines he had about reading. Because he was not doing, he was not invested into all the studying that he was doing. And there's another story about when Peterson and another guy, they were studying with this lady, and this lady could not wrap her mind around some of the things that they were trying to study. And she was kind of new to this, and she was just trying to figure things out. And eventually it came to a point when they said, listen, you can't just look at this stuff and expect to really understand it. What you have to do is you have to live it out. And so what I'm trying to get around to is when we're trying to invest ourselves in the Word, we don't do it by just staring at the words and just memorizing it and stuff like that. We need to live it out. And when we live it out, we can really be invested into what God is trying to say to us. And so my challenge for y'all is just walk the talk. Do what is being written and see where it can get you.